sharing your inspirational stories and words of wisdom. I see. The new queen will automatically become an ambassador for Guinea and a leader in the community. But for other girls who do not have a platform, how do you think they can begin starting serving their communities? And where do they start? Where do they go? Who do they talk to?
Associations, I don't know, depending on where you live, you can find either Guinean associations or even starting with your own friends. If there's something that you want to do, I would say I have a few friends in New York that started their own nonprofit, and they ship things back and forth to Guinea, and they have a project each time. So you can create your own platform if you don't see one already there, or you can join a platform that's already in existence. It doesn't necessarily even have to be a Guinean thing. For example, the Stokes Foundation. You can work, they have volunteer activities there where you can work on a Guinea-focused project through something, even if it's not Guinea-specific. There's a lot of platforms out there that you can create or join yourself. Or you can also go to allianceguinea.com or actionguinea.com. I mean, there's a lot of, even checking out on the Guinean websites, the news sites, what events are happening and going to them and attending. Some people are just hungry to have participants. So have your voice. Thanks.
Okay. Actually, I don't have any question right now.
But this experience has been a learning process for me, and I'm very grateful to be here. I'm very honored to be here and be part of this Women Leadership Conference. I came all the way from Indiana to be part of this, and I'm very grateful to be here. I thank each one of you guys for the word of wisdom and for the empowerment of our group. Thank you very much.
My name is Sarata Kande. I thank you guys very much for coming and supporting us. You guys are very inspirational. Today I have learned that even the infant could change generations, make a difference in this world. Not even just being Guinean, American, African, European, as long as you believe in yourself. Today, you have very encouraged me of making a difference, not even in my community, but in the world. And again, I thank you guys very much for coming and supporting us.
Left her husband and came here to
Since Sunday, I have learned, and I'm still learning a lot of experience by joining the pageant. And I would like all of you to thank Tanti Awa for everything she has done for us and stuff. Thanks to Mrs. Kuyate. I'm studying criminal justice to help women tomorrow, if possible, in Africa, if possible, in the world, to stop all the crimes. And what's your advice to tell me what I can do to learn more and then do about the crimes and stuff.
Thank you.
Pour aider les femmes de demain, en Afrique et si possible dans le monde entier, pour stopper tous les crimes et tout. Et maintenant, qu'est-ce qui sera votre avis? C'est quoi votre avis à me donner pour vos conseils pour étudier, apprendre beaucoup et connaître et savoir tout pour stopper tous les crimes? Sur le domaine.
Je vous remercie pour la question. Beaucoup de choses ont été faites.
She thanks you for the question, and a lot of things have been done. Can you hear me?
Ok. D'abord, nous avons commencé par la sensibilisation des familles.
First, we started with sensibilizing families.
Après, nous sommes sur la lutte.
And now we're on the struggle.
Lutter contre les pratiques qui peuvent affecter la santé de la femme.
we're struggling against practices that could negatively affect the
Et
health of
cette
women.
lutte est à tous les niveaux.
And this struggle is at all levels.
Les religieux,
The religious
à commencer par la
leaders,
famille,
starting with the family,
les religieux,
the religious people,
les juristes,
the judicial system,
les autorités,
the authorities,
parce que dans beaucoup de pays africains,
because in a lot of African countries,
des lois ont été prises.
laws exist.
Bien qu'en Guinée, la loi existe,
Even in Guinea, the law exists
parce que nous parlons de notre pays,
because we're speaking about our country,
mais on ne respecte pas tellement la loi.
but we don't really respect the law
Parce que de nos jours,
because as of these
les
days,
filles continuent à être mutilées.
young girls are still being mutilated.
En tant que juriste, pour demain,
As a woman working with the law,
tu dois respecter les lois qui sont déjà votées dans les États.
you have to respect the laws that have already been voted into states.
Savoir qu'il y a la sensibilisation et la lutte.
Knowing that there is a struggle to sensibilize
Et frapper avec la loi
and hitting with the law
toute personne qui fait exciser sa fille.
all people that have their daughters circumcised.
Parce que nous savons que l'excision, c'est tous les parents, tous les amis confondus qui peuvent amener une fille à l'excision.
Because we know that circumcision can be all parents, all friends,
Quand vous
everything.
serez un jour avocat,
When one day you will be a lawyer,
il faut défendre cette loi.
you have to defend this law.
Je pense qu'on n'a pas trop élargi.
I think that's good enough.
C'est comme ça. Il faut défendre la loi
We should
et
defend the law.
défendre les droits des femmes.
And defend the women's rights.
Actually, I don't have any question, but I have a comment. Like today, I've learned a lot in every one of your stories. I've learned courage, hope, and stuff. So I wanted to thank all of you for sharing your lifestyle story with us and supporting us in every step we take. And like she said, we want you all to help us thanking Auntie Howard because she has done a lot for us. So thank you, Auntie.
So you have to express it. I am a victim. I was born in New York. I went to Africa from the age of 1 to 5. And almost got taken away from my mom from children's service because nobody knew what was wrong with me. And I struggled through it since the age of 13. My platform is now on female mutilation, and I always hide it. And that's why I'm crying, because it brought back memories. Thank you.
Moi, quand j'ai fait l'élection de Miss Guinée-France, j'ai défendu le projet de l'excision, justement. Je suis allée en Guinée 2 fois pour pouvoir lutter, faire les campagnes de sensibilisation, parce que moi, j'ai remarqué que c'est les petites filles qui malheureusement associent l'excision à une sorte de fierté à cause de leurs parents.
So thank you all for coming here today. When I ran for Miss Guinea France, I ran on the platform of circumcision as well. And I went actually to Guinea 2 times to do 2 campaigns. Yes. And something that struck me was that young girls are actually seeing this as a point of pride.
C'est pour ça que moi j'ai voulu commencer par la sensibilisation. Parce qu'on aura beau faire toutes les lois du monde, toutes les campagnes, si les petites filles elles-mêmes associent ça à une sorte de richesse, ça n'avancera jamais. Et elles le feront à leurs propres enfants aussi.
So that's what I'm focusing on, education, because we can have all the laws in the world, all the most beautiful laws in the world, but if the young girls themselves are associating this with pride, with a rich experience in their life, then we won't make a difference. Thank you.
I was saying, my concern in Guinea is not only female genital mutilation, but a problem that people are not together. It's all about being fula, being maninka, or something else. And what I like today is that we're all together as Guinean people, and not only Fula or Meninga. So I think that's really important.
If I want to change the way in which you behave, I must change the way in which you think. And that was the advice about education. It's education and formation. The second point is that there is a difference between helping somebody and caring for somebody. Help is when you respond to a cry and you rush to be of assistance. To care for someone is to anticipate harm and to intervene. In order for you to anticipate harm, you have to be thinking about the other person, not about yourself. We see that with little children. They're playing in the playground and they look at a big ladder and you know what's going into their head. They want to climb up. So what you do is you change their attention. You anticipate and you intervene. That's what it means to care. What we think is most important to us in this life are material things. We are drowning in advertisements about material things. If I have more material things, I will be happier. There are some people who are so committed to the material that they think the material will stay with them when they move from this world to the next. If you ask somebody, what are the things that you covet, that you want the most, that you protect the most? And if you find the answer is this car, this house, this dress, this suit, then you can say to that person, if this is the thing that you covet the most, that you want the most, I guarantee you, one day it'll belong to somebody else. Because nobody has seen a cemetery that has storage.